All right, I'm here at Gen Con with Alan, who ended up getting 4th place top for our, I think it was 6-1, right?
Yeah.
6-1 with Greymon Toolbox.
Yep.
Pretty strong list right now. We want to go over it, so let's get on started with it. So, eggs, you've got which Koromons?
So eggs are kind of basic. It's just the draw Koro, very shiny card.
Yeah.
You're a Greymon deck, you're red, you technically brick naturally, so we do draw Koro. That way, while we're being aggressive, we draw cards.
Yeah.
It helps us unbrick. Or we just don't brick, it's that easy. For level 3s, it's pretty standard across the board. For the BT12 Agumon, it's great. You hard play it, you search 3, you grab Ty and a Greymon. Really good, dual color. For the DP power, obviously the promo Agu, just really good. Just 2k DP on your turn, it really helps you raid over thresholds to kill stuff.
Yeah.
And obviously for more search or anything else, Aandroidd X, pretty basic, Evo for 0, hard slam, it's another searcher. You're a Greymon deck, you really want to find your pieces, so we got 8 searchers and 4 power.
Yeah, and 12 is usually what I think a lot of people play, but pretty
Yeah.
standard for you, or?
Yeah, it's pretty standard. You run this Agu anyways, but you run the B12 Agu because all turns you get plus 1,000.
Yeah.
It really makes you harder to hit over if anyone ever wants to.
For sure.
For level 4s, we run 2 of the BT12 Greymon that when evolving you play a type you don't have one. The effect never comes up. There's too much removal and everything else is spell removal, so you never promote to be vulnerable just to get a free tie.
Yeah.
We have a way to get free ties, but it's mainly for that all turns plus 1,000 just to give you that extra push for rating. It's super strong. For speed, we run 2 of the security started at Greymon. In any list, I used to run pure control where I didn't really have any aggression when I got to my top end. It was a slow chip. So we run him now, that way we can more easily just do more damage once we're actually doing the combo. It's really good. And speaking of free ties, 2 EX1 Greymons. The black tie in this deck that we'll get to is one of the best cards in the deck. And whenever you swing being aggressive as you want to do, you play the 3 cost black tie for free. Insane card.
Yeah.
Insane card. We only run it 2 because we do also need to make sure we have our DP buffs and our aggression, so we are split between the 6. That's the regular Greymons. Obviously, standard here, we have 3 BT9 Greymon X. Protection, stuff doesn't die. We don't want it to die. It's really good. So he's kind of self-explanatory. Obviously, the 1 BT11 Greymon X limited to 1. If we could run 4, we very obviously would because the card is just absolutely insane. Sometimes though, I'd have him, but I'd have no X antibody, and I would get killed.
Yeah.
So sometimes he sucked, which is crazy to say. And those are level 4s. For level 5s, I actually switched this out just before I came here, so we run 4 of the raid metal, obviously.
Yeah.
Because being able to play a free tamer, we play security tie. Sometimes you get to a point where you can actually have the EX1 Greymon inheritable. You can swing, you tug X antibody, you can swing raid, play like Sec +1 memory tie, or play another black tie, and then Greymon effect, play another tie.
Yeah.
So it's really good. We like cheating out Tamers for free like Shine does.
Yeah.
Now, for a while, I was actually running the BT11 Metal Gray X that protects you from Digivolve, DP minus, and then when you restand, you burn one on your opponent's turn. I liked it, but I found in testing that when I fought Shine, I had the 1 turn of protection, but after protection faded, they just kill him anyways.
Yeah,
So I figured I might as well make my DP super huge while pushing for aggression. So that's why I swapped back to this. Weirdly, I didn't fight any Greymon mirrors, so the DGL protection of the other metal didn't matter.
Sure.
Kind of insane to think about that. And those are the level 5s.
Any missing of either like an Ultras mode or like the BT8 Metal Gray or?
No, the BT8 Metal Gray would help for being able to swing over stuff, but we have Raid Metal or Raid War Greymon that kind of does that. The problem is we don't have trainings yet, so like the cost for 4 like sometimes can put you a little too far behind for how fast decks are.
Gotcha.
So we just go Evo 3. Like Tie does make your Evos cheaper, but you'd rather cheat out the blocker and the aggression than just have that slower control and protection.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get killed no matter what at some point, because decks don't want you alive on the board. The main level 6, I guess, that I run the most of is the Raid War Greymon. Really good card. When evolving, you have Raid natively. When attack, you have Raid, so when you attack, you switch to the unsuspended highest DP.
Yeah.
When you do that, once per turn, you can restand, so it's really good for hitting through. And the BT5 metal gives you piercing, so it's really good for hitting for high aggression.
Yeah.
And then you get plus 3k, and you get the reboot, so against Shine, sometimes your DP is upwards of like 18 to 21k, and you're just really annoying to kill. Like Shine can still kill you, but they're putting in a lot of work to end you.
Yeah, yeah. And did you play any Belfy mons? Because I know that this War Grey is really good at swinging over that.
Yeah, so it does work. It is kind of tough because you can swing raid at the Belf.
Yeah.
But they'll end the attack and they'll play a blocker if they trash one.
Yeah, if they trash one, yeah.
You have to try to decide if they have one or not, or keep an eye on their trash. The only problem at that point is that when you swing again, you raid, they'll just block. But we have another answer for Belfy.
Okay.
It came up twice today. That was clutch. We have 2 Blackboard X Antibody. Card is still insanely good. Even for 5 is kind of, it's fine.
Yeah.
But it's really helpful. Today against Belfamon, I at one point swung with Blackboard X. They Belfy to stop it, played the blocker, and then I Hades their blocker away in like a Karada.
Yeah.
Use the effect to like swing with another Digimon or just blow up their board.
Yeah.
Then at the end of my turn, if I have protection, I'm level 6, so the Belf Rage Mode can't kill me.
Yeah.
And then because they lose their protection, on their turn we restand.
Yeah.
If we have Blackboard X Anybody, we just kill it.
Yeah.
Came up a ton in my 2 matchups where this was the card that killed Belf.
Yeah.
Not so this, more this.
Yeah, because if they have the Tamer, they can tuck it to get it level 6. But if you have the X antibody protection, like you said, you get around that.
Yeah, you're kind of hell-bent on deciding if you need protection because you do need to survive if they do play I think it's Gift of Darkness to kill you.
Yeah.
And I never played Hunters today, but we do have one Blackboard X to kill Marcus cards.
Yeah.
Technically Karadas for Belfy, and more importantly, Hunter Tamers, because this deck I feel struggles immensely into Hunters because you need your Tamers to get extra value, and the second you have a Tamer, you just get tucked.
Yeah.
And you just die. And obviously, Omni for game.
Yeah, Omni for game, for sure.
Easy.
And would you have added another Blackboard Grey or is 1 fine, or?
I think 1's fine. He didn't come up today. If Hunters comes up more, probably. It's not good enough against Shine because you're evoing into this, and you're popping 1 Marcus, which those put in security. I'd rather have this and kill their board and rely more on Hades to kill their Tamers, or just have that good defense that they can't really get through.
Yeah.
So, and then like I said, the Omni. So that's what we run.
Cool.
So, for Tamers, I used to run Yuya because protection for options against Beelzebub was super huge. But now for that aggression, we run the tie.
Sure.
Because with the raid, we can play tie for free. We can't play it off the EX1 Greymon, which is fine. But more importantly, and obviously Sec +1, he's old, he's really good.
Yeah.
We run 4 of the BT12 ties.
Wow, I don't think I've seen anyone else run 4. Usually they cap out at like 2 or 3.
I used to run 3, but 4 has been really good. Because you just, like I said, you can swing raid, play this, Greymon, play another one. I had a match against Belfamon where I had Blackboard X, I swung, they Belfamon they ended my attack to play a blocker, and I had a raid metal with protection, but I was only 10k.
Sure.
So I actually had 1 more of this in my hand, so I swung, I raided at the sleep mode who's 11k, raid effect, I play another tie putting me at exactly 11.
Yeah.
Now the Bell player has to decide, do I crash or do I block?
Yeah.
Obviously they block because they rely on sleep mode in Belf. So they block. My turn ends. I had protection, so I kept my raid metal alive.
Yeah.
My Blackboard X then restands and destroys the rage mode.
Gotcha.
It's really good, except against Hunters.
Okay. Yeah.
You play against Hunters, these, you don't want to play them.
No.
You don't. Unless you have a way to blow up the Tamers, you don't do it because then you're at the mercy of being destroyed.
Yeah, so if you think more Hunters, you maybe take out one of these and put a Blackboard Grey X in, maybe.
Yeah, if I was against Hunters, I'd maybe run Blackboard at 2.
Okay.
And I'd go down raid to probably 2. I'd probably go 2-2-2 across the board.
Gotcha, okay.
Obviously, cost 0, broken card, X antibody for our options. For 0, you tuck it. It's really good when you combine that with the raid metal and X antibody.
Yeah.
Because then you're swinging, getting your Tamers, you're using X antibody to go into this, you're killing a guy, you're piercing through, you have the Greymon, you can swing like 1, 2, 3, hell even 4 checks against somebody.
Sure.
And it does so much damage that it's really, really good.
For sure.
Obviously the card no one likes, Hades Force.
Sure.
Cost 7, it really costs 5.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think I've ever seen this card cost 7. Obviously, your top end's all really big, so you Hades, you blow up all the Tamers, you blow up guys on the board, again, against Belf. If you are in the raid war, you need this because you have to swing once to raid to restand. They'll play a blocker, then you have to Hades to blow up their Tamer and like their blocker, and then raid again into Belf.
Sure.
And it's this, Really good card.
Yeah.
3 would be nice, but it's a little bricky,
Mm-hmm.
and we're red, so we're already prone to bricking, so we can't risk it.
Yeah, and I know, spoilers, in finals you're in blue flare. If you found one, right, you
Yeah.
probably would have made the
Yeah,
difference,
game
right?
1 against Blue Flitter, we actually double Hades, and the game was mine.
Yeah.
Game 3, we lost because we never saw one.
Sure.
We really need training.
Yeah,
Really
we
need
do,
trainings.
we do.
Not Altar, but 2 red memory boosts. It's kind of nice because you can actually do this. And against the Greymon mirror, you do it, you can search, and you don't give Tamers for hunters to remove you to.
Yeah.
You don't play Tamers that a Warg mirror match can blow them up.
Yeah.
It's just really good to just play it, dig, grab a card, and if you ever need that burst to get memory, you have it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, cool. Well, I appreciate that. Any additional things, shout-outs, or anything before we end it?
There was a lot of Shine today. I played Shine, it didn't seem too bad. Shine might not be as good as we think, but play Mirage Galgamon. We love the dog.
Yeah, we do.
Please play the dog. Play the fairer dog. Don't play Melga, play Galgamon. Or play Mirage.
Yeah, we got one more day. We'll see if Mirage shows up tomorrow. It might.
I'll play Mirage tomorrow.
Okay, all right.
I'll play Mirage tomorrow.
I'll check in with you tomorrow. So.
All right, thanks guys.
Cool, thank you. Bye-bye.